From Carnesecca Arena on the campus of St. John's University, we welcome you to another edition of NCAA Women's Basketball on Flow Sports. As the Big East meets the ACC, it's the St. John's Red Storm and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And we welcome you courtside. Matt Levine alongside Idona Thaki. Idona, these are two of the best teams in the country on the defensive side, and they both have had really good starts to the season.
Well, Matt, when you look at these teams on paper, they're pretty similar, both dynamic on both ends of the floor, and it's going to be who can set the tone out of the gates.
Well, St. John's is looking for Lachey Dwyer to set the tone for them. She's done it all season.
And she had a career high of 25 points. She's an incredible addition to this team. Her explosiveness just defines this St. John's team, and the way she's dynamic on both ends of the floor is second to none. She's
coming off one of the best games in the country of any player this year. We'll talk more about that throughout the game. On the other side for Wake Forest, they have had to rely on so many players, a lot of depth, but Elise Williams looks to get going early today.
And Elise Williams is a pure leader for this team. She is an athletic, aggressive guard who can score at all three levels, so it's going to be fun to watch her play.
Wake Forest and St. John's going at it for the fifth time in their series history, and we'll have it next right here on Flow. Phoenix Gideon getting set to take the tip against Amira Hines of Wake Forest. St. John's in the white, Wake Forest in the black, as we welcome you back into Carnesecca Arena for this Sunday afternoon matinee. So good to have you with us. And here we go. St. John's collects off the tip into the hands of Bernia Mayo. St. John's 7-1 on the year. Wake Forest 6-3. St. John's is coming off arguably its best win at Penn State. Up top for Gideon. There's Dwyer, so shifty. Dwyer jumps inside, passes it out, but a travel first. There's a first turnover of the game.
She is so effective at getting in the paint and trying to make that kick out, but just unfortunately turned it over right there. And what you'll see a lot from St. John's right there, especially with Kylie Lavelle in the lineup, a lot of 4 out, 1 in.
St. John's does not turn the ball over much, just under 12 times per game on average. Here's Wake Forest's first possession. Hines in the post. Backing down, spins, uses the left hand, and it's true off the glass.
Hines is so strong in the post. She gets deep positioning.
Using that size at 6'2". Known more for her defense. Did it on the offensive end there. Owen gets a screen from Lavelle. Here's Dwyer. Tries to dump it off to Lavelle and out of bounds. Dwyer with her second turnover.
You can see Wake Forest is trying to take away some of those driving lanes because that's where St. John's is very strong at trying to get to the rim. You see that right off the drive. Shea Dwyer just not able to get all the way through.
Both of these defenses so talented. St. John's has the 7th best scoring defense in the country. Riley Turkoff down low gets fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line with a lot of her friends and family in attendance today. She's from New Jersey.
She leads this team in scoring. She has finished in double figures at least 6 of the 9 appearances she has made. So you'll expect to see her be aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Shooting 74% from the stripe this season, makes the first. Playing somewhat close to home today, right outside New York City. Misses the second. And the rebound for St. John's, pulled down by Gideon. Mayo running in transition, missed the layup, but a late foul called, and Mayo will go to the free throw line.
And she gets to the line the most times from this team. She wants to get to the front of the rim, draw that contact, just not able to convert this one, but she does a good job of absorbing.
St. John's looking for its first points. Mayo, the UMass transfer.
And she does a little bit of everything. Last year, Mayo ranked top 10 in the league in assists per game, steals per game, and assist to turnover ratio. So she's very impactful for this St. John's team.
Shooting 86% from the line this year. Good on the first. And St. John's as a team, this is where they can beat a lot of their opponents, right at the free throw line. They shoot 80%.
If you could get to the line, that's one of the easiest way to score some quick, easy buckets, especially when the clock is not moving.
About a minute and a half into this one. It's 3-2 Wake Forest. St. John's putting on a little pressure defensively. They get it across. Williams inside, finishes on a good pass, escaping the pressure. It was Turkoff on the assist.
Really nice job from Williams, staying wide and able to get an easy bucket.
Step back three won't go, off the mark from Owen. Rebound for Williams.
Owen has been a lot more confident this year in taking those shots.
In the high post, it's Hines, and a little bit of an extra step with the jab. She traveled.
That's good defense by Gideon. She knows she's not a threat from the outside, so drops off on her a little bit and is able to get a violation call right there.
So back into the hands of St. John's. Mayo using the screen from Gideon, passes it out. Dwyer catch and shoot. Way off, too strong, out of bounds. Back to the Demon Deacons. First substitution of the game, Ariana Vanderhoop comes in for Dwyer.
Vanderhoop is someone who brings a wealth of experience to this team, coming from Monmouth. She was a CAA selection.
CAA, good basketball conference. Has a lot of experience at the college level. Hines in the high post to Williams. Under 10 on the shot clock and a charge. Bernia Mayo putting her body on the line to draw it. Williams went right through her.
Great defense by Bernia Mayo, keeping her stance, dropping on the dribble, and just able to get a charge call. That's what this St. John's team does. They do all the little things. They dive for loose balls, try to get charges called. All of those things accumulate to a win.
That's an energy play. We'll see if it can spark something on this end. But it's picked off by Hines. Another St. John's turnover. This Wake Forest defense solid so far. Here's Tamia Jones. Three ball off the mark.
And we talked about how solid both of these defenses are. This is where you need to move without the ball a ton.
St. John's likes to get into their half-court set. Owen directing traffic. One-legged Jay off the glass. That's a good look.
Sky Owen makes it look so easy. She's so efficient from the field, 43%. She picks her spots perfectly.
Almost picked her pocket. Back inside for Hines. Going right through the contact. Couldn't finish, though. Owen on the rebound. Owen off to Mayo. Owen wide open in the corner. Lets it fly. She got it. St. John's has its first lead. It's 7-5.
Mayo does such a good job of surveying the floor. She finds Sky Owen in the corner. And to your point, Matt, before, they're very opportunistic when it comes to transition. They're more so of a team that wants to run their sets in the half-court setting.
Owen starting to get hot on both ends. Backdoor cut not there, and Hines throws it out of bounds. 5:33 to go in the first quarter.
Wake Forest is trying to get this defense to shift and rotate. A lot of backdoor cutting, trying to make something happen.
That's 3 turnovers for Wake Forest in the last 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Jayla Donald, the captain for the Red Storm, in the game off the bench. Here is Donald, swings it. Vanderhoop gets a screen from Gideon. 15 to shoot. Lavelle on the pick and pop. Owen again. In and out. Offensive rebound, Gideon. She goes right back up and gets fouled. Almost took out one of our cameramen as well.
First off, that was a good shot by Sky Owen. She stepped right into it, wide open. And she's someone who is looking to take that shot. 45% from the three-point line, and then Gideon just diving after every ball, trying to crash the boards, getting a second chance opportunity for her team right here.
Earning game for Wake Forest, number 15, Kennedy Moore.
Kennedy Moore checks in for Wake. The officials are going to the monitor for something. Not exactly sure what this conversation is about.
Probably looking at when she got the rebound, or was it a free throw violation?
No explanation.
We'll just let it rock.
Still waiting for Gideon to shoot her free throws.
I think she was being told to tuck in her jersey.
73% from the stripe this year for Gideon. Missed the first, too strong. Got the second, now an 8-5 lead. And Mayo checks back in. St. John's on a 6-0 run in a minute 20. And it starts on the defensive end. They haven't allowed a point in over 3 minutes. Backdoor cut. Turkoff trying to get freed up. Couldn't finish. Through contact. Here come the Johnnies. Mayo goes baseline, steps through, kick out. Vanderhoop won't go, and the rebound for Jones.
St. John's doing a tremendous job of getting into their secondary break, especially that three-point look they're getting from the corner, just moving the ball really well.
Jones mid-range. Almost got the friendly roll, but it fell out.
It's a good shot there, and they know Wake Forest is predominantly a paint team. Against Campbell, they scored 44 points in the paint, so they're flooding that paint a lot more.
Yeah, they have a balanced attack. Inside for Lavelle. Turns. Missed it. Jones has the rebound. And talking with Megan Jebbia, the head coach for Wake Forest, she said they need to make some threes today against St. John's. Jones goes baseline, in trouble, double team, kick out. Williams slows it down. They want to get Williams going early as well. Hasn't been herself the last few games. 5 to shoot, Turkoff jab step, got a screen, goes through, and is denied at the rim by Lavelle with 1 on the shot clock.
Kylie Lavelle, the second start of her career so far, and she's coming in hot. The timing of that block was tremendous. She stays put, and what a good defensive effort by Kylie Lavelle.
He knows how to teach as well as coach. Is my idea.
There's so much enthusiasm, crowd. You can feel it. Just watch it.
26 victories across 24 winning seasons in Queens.
Back inside Carnesecca Arena, St. John's on a 6-0 run to go up 8-5.
NIT championship.
Matt Levine and Idona Thaki with you. Idona, what have you liked so far from St. John's?
They're pushing the pace, but they're not rushing it. When they do get into that half-court set, you see the ball movement and doing a good job of driving and trying to kick it out. And for Wake Forest, like you mentioned before, they're going to have to knock down some threes. They are 0 for 1. So if they can start taking some of those looks, it's going to open up the inside for them as well.
Interesting. Both teams have 3 turnovers already. We mentioned how good the defenses are, but on the other side of that argument, these are teams that don't really turn the ball over much on the offensive end.
And that's why at the top of the broadcast we spoke about this. Both these teams are honestly evenly matched when you look at them on paper from the shooting percentages, their style of play, not looking to take a ton of threes. They want to take you off the dribble, get to work inside the paint. So it's going to be about defense.
St. John's defense has held Wake Forest scoreless in almost 5 minutes. Nice crowd today here at Carnesecca Arena, honoring Lou Carnesecca, who passed away on November 30th at the age of 99. See his signature on the hardwood.
What a life that man has lived. If I can make it to 99.
One on the timer, and Moore couldn't get it up on the rim, so that's out of bounds, a shot clock violation.
Just a few empty possessions for Wake Forest, not able to convert shots. Those will hurt you down the line.
See if Mayo can capitalize. She drives in, steps through, floater, rattles out. Rebound for Wake Forest. Moore had it. Jones pushing it, now slows it down. Inside the post, wide open. Hines, oh, missed it right on the deck.
And those are shots you have to make. Mayo got lucky. She wasn't there in time for the help defense, and Hines just missed it.
That was point blank range. Wide open. Mayo goes down inside. Donald, that extra dribble worked to her favor, and she goes up for the 2.
Jayla O'Donnell is a quick guard. This St. John's team is made up of a bunch of quick guards.
It's an 8-0 run for St. John's in 3.5 minutes. Double dribble and another turnover for Wake Forest. Hines having a rough start so far. Missed that last one and then has a couple of turnovers.
As much as she's struggling to score right now, she's somebody who impacts the game in so many different ways. Against Campbell, she had 12 rebounds, 4 assists. So she does a bunch of little things for this team.
Coming off a double-double, she was able to score in that game. Here's Vanderhoop, spins, fades, good look, too strong though. Moore has the rebound again. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wake Forest without a bucket in over 6 minutes. Turkoff missed it. Some contact, no call. Donald in transition, catch and shoot. Off the mark.
And you can see some frustration starting to settle for Wake Forest, just not able to make some shots. Sometimes you just need to see one go through to build up that confidence.
Missed it again. Down low, Hines has the offensive rebound, puts it back in. And Wake Forest stops the scoring drought at almost 7 minutes.
She is a big target in the paint. If they could go to her more and let her go to work, they can find some success there.
Hines is 6'2", the redshirt senior, a lot of experience. Her 88th game for Wake Forest today. 3-ball rattles down. Vanderhoop got it.
She has been a big X factor for St. John, just coming off the bench, bringing a spark to this team.
St. John's has been letting it fly. Already 7 threes attempted. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. 13-7 lead for the Red Storm. Nothing doing for Wake Forest. Under 10 to shoot. Vanderhoop guarding Jones. Jones with a good reverse lay-in.
Tamia Jones able to get something going, and you could see St. John's is flooding the paint. They're almost sagging off, so until they start making some shots from the outside, you're not going to see St. John's really come up much.
Yeah, they're daring them to shoot. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. An 11-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Donald got a screen from Lavelle, goes baseline through contact, missed it. Shot clock is turned off for Jones. Turkoff with 10, goes all the way in. Floater, no good. And a foul called. Looks like it's going the other way.
And we've seen Turkoff playing with a lot of confidence lately for this team. But St. John's just able to find answers. Vanderhoop coming in hot, getting it done on the defensive end on both ends of the floor have just been so effective.
That's Turkoff's second foul, something to keep an eye on as she steps out. St. John's rolls it up across half court, 6 to shoot. Mayo just throwing it off the glass and draws the foul.
I was going to say, if that went in, I did not know how she got that off. But that is what Mayo is looking to do. That is part of her game. She wants to draw the foul, get to the line. She's so strong at it too.
Mayo at the line, shooting 2.
Went 2 for 2 her first trip to the free throw line. Hits the first here. Mayo spent her first 3 seasons at UMass. Missed the second. Donald the rebound at the buzzer, no good. And St. John's smothering defensively, leads 14-9 after the first quarter. Second quarter about to get going. St. John's leads 14-9. A look at both teams' huddles. Joe Tardamella in the St. John's huddle in his 13th season. And Megan Jebbia in her 3rd season at Wake. Both have done tremendous jobs in their tenure with his programs. Want to pass along condolences as well to Joe Tardamella on the loss of his father, Leonard, earlier this week. Coaching with a heavy heart today.
I can't imagine.
Second quarter underway. Aurora Sorby is in the game for Wake. They go back to Hines down low. Trying to use her physicality, but a travel again. Hines taking too many steps.
I feel like Phoenix Gideon has been doing a good job on her defensively, just staying with her, not going up on her pump fakes. Just really good defense by her.
That's 4 turnovers for Hines already. 6 for Wake Forest. Owen, open look off the bounce. Got it. She is pure on the shot.
That mid-range is so sweet. She just does a good job of getting right into it. She's a 3-level scorer. You really got to pick your poison with her.
Averaging 9 a game. She already has 7. Williams getting going from inside the paint.
And she's someone who's also a leader in almost every category for Wake Forest. Just does everything. Trying to get something going for this Wake Forest team right now.
Megan Jebbia said she's the smartest player on the team. Mayo, pretty dribbling, opened up that shot.
And let me tell you, St. John's making these mid-range jumpers, those are type of shots you usually give up on defense. You either take away the drive, take away the 3, and you got to give up something. So St. John's just being able to convert those.
Leading by 7. Early going of the second quarter. Williams throws it inside and nothing there. It's picked off. Didn't see much of Dwyer in the first quarter. She's back in here to start the second.
A lot of forced passes from Wake Forest right now, especially when they're getting it into the paint.
Mid-range J won't go for Owen. Good look. See what Wake Forest can do here if they can settle down offensively. Sorby driving inside. Contact, but no call again, and she missed it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Demon Deacons. Just not able to convert.
And that will definitely hurt you when you're not able to make some shots. It puts a ton of pressure on your defense to be perfect.
Wake Forest defense allowing 52 points per game. That's 14th in the country.
And credit to St. John's right now. They're doing a good job of knowing personnel and keeping their offensive player in front of them.
Oh, good move from Dwyer. Passes up top, Donald. Back to Dwyer with 8. Step back. Dwyer can't hit, but a good look as the shot clock was winding down.
It sure was a good look. Something I like about Dwyer, you see her come up on 2 feet. She doesn't predetermine her shot. She makes the right reads.
Williams way off the mark. Here's Donald pushing it in transition. Kick out. Vanderhoop, good look. Missed it though. That was a 3.
Oh, that was a good look. Vanderhoop, she draws 3 defenders inside the paint, gets a wide open 3 for her teammate.
Williams surveying. Up top, Sorby, under 7 minutes in the half. Hines in the high post with 10 to shoot. Williams has it. Williams drives inside, kicks it out, 2 to shoot, 3 ball. Off the mark, a little bit too strong.
Other than the miss, that was a good quality look. That shot they really needed just to give them some momentum shift right here.
Mayo slowing things down with 6.5. Another one of these scoring droughts for Wake Forest. It's almost been 3 minutes. Donald missed the 3. Conley has the rebound. Williams walks it up the floor. Backdoor cut, not there. Picked off by Dwyer. Dwyer using that speed. Euro step, it's good.
And that's the thing about Dwyer. She does a really nice job of anticipating the passes. Wake Forest trying to go backdoor, but not able to. She just pushes the pace.
The Johnnies have forced 8 turnovers already. Conley backing down. That's a good move in the post.
Really nice read. She sees she has an advantage in the paint. She's a big, strong guard. She can also shoot the three, too, so she's someone who can step on the outside.
That was 6 foot going at 5'6". 7-point lead for St. John's. Dwyer, pull up. Missed it. Williams has the rebound. St. John's already with 10 threes attempted. Williams tries a three. No good.
It's been the most threes attempted I think I've seen in a first half from St. John's.
Trying to set the tone early. Gideon almost got the roll, but is fouled and will go to the line.
Hines, that may look like it might have been on her. You see Phoenix Gideon trying to go to work here, and Hines comes to double. Sometimes when you come a little late to that double team, that's where you can pick up an easy foul.
4:47 remaining, 20-13 in the first half. Gideon to the free throw line when we come back to Carnesecca Arena. Fans enjoying the moment early in this first half at Carnesecca Arena. St. John's has a 20-13 lead and a big-time non-conference tilt today.
Good matchup so far, and St. John's able to extend this lead. They're taking what the defense is giving them, whether that's taking more three-point looks or dominating from that mid-range, which we've seen from Sky Owen.
Owen leading the way with 7 points already for the Johnnies. It'll be Phoenix Gideon going to the free throw line for St. John's out of the timeout here in the second quarter. Missed the first. Now 1 for 3 from the stripe today. Second one goes down. It's 21-13.
Even though all her shots have been from the free throw line, you've seen her dominate on the board. 6 rebounds already, especially against a big Wake Forest team.
6 rebounds in only 10 minutes. Jones up top for Wake with 4.5 to go. Moore drives. Missed it though. Another layup, another point blank range shot missed by Wake Forest. Dwyer in the corner. Might have been blocked.
Good recovery by Moore, especially with her length.
Redirected the shot. Here's Jones inside. Finally a layup goes.
That is a shot they definitely needed.
Now St. John's starting to go cold a little bit offensively. 1 for its last 7 from the floor. Donald has it. Pass is poked out and taken away. Turnover, St. John's. Wake Forest pushing it in transition. Denied by Lavelle again. Second try goes a little bit too far, and here comes St. John's again. Dwyer pulls up from the elbow. And Jones pulls down the rebound.
And Wake Forest is starting to look better defensively out of this timeout. Look, you can't always control your shots going in, but something you can control is your defense and knowing personnel.
Three minutes to go in the first half. Jones picks up her dribble, kicks out. Sorby lost it. Dwyer took it away. Dwyer all the way to the cup. Got it to fall in transition.
She is so crafty. Every move I feel like is a highlight reel from her. But St. John's able to get these steals. They're playing the gaps really well on defense, and you see that they're getting these easy buckets in transition.
Dwyer had so many of those buckets in the last game at Penn State. Sorby missed it from mid-range. Dwyer had 25 points and 7 steals, one of 4 players in the country to do that in a game this year.
She continues to impress me, Matt.
Here she is again. One-hand pass, 3-ball for Little. Short.
She's someone who's been coming in spurts, especially for St. John's. Has been a spark off this bench. Hasn't played a ton, but you see her starting to find her own spot on this team.
Jordan spots up a 3, and that won't fall. Lavelle soars for the rebound. Here's Dwyer. Got an angle, floater. Teardrop falls. Timeout taken by Wake Forest. St. John's has ballooned out to a 10-point lead.
The reason why Dwyer is so effective at driving is she takes every move easy. She jab steps, gets the person to fly off, and just goes right past them.
(25-15). Dwyer starting to get going. She has 6 points, 2 steals already, coming off that phenomenal performance. She had 25 points, a career high at Penn State, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 steals. And so many of those steals turned into transition buckets like they have today.
That's what it is for St. John's. A lot of their offense is generated by what they do on defense. You see the direct correlation there.
Well, the timeout allows the Red Storm to put on some pressure defensively. Minute 44 to go in the first half. St. John's almost picked it away. Williams tight-roping the half-court line. Minute and a half to go. Moore catches, turns, too short. Here come the Johnnies again. Dwyer pushing it. Missed it. Got her own rebound. Lavelle spots up. Won't go. And out of bounds. Last touch by Little. Back the other way.
That was a good job by Conley staying with Dwyer, especially somebody like Dwyer who's so quick and fast. She puts the defense on their heels.
Dwyer steps out. Owen comes in. Jones trying to break the press. Throws it away. Very light pressure, but it worked, and St. John's forces another turnover.
And something to note here too, Matt, especially Wake Forest not having Malaya Coles in this game, who averages about 9 points a game and is very strong and physical in the post. That definitely takes away some of that presence for them.
Yeah, she's really good on the offensive end down low. Did not travel with the team to New York. Lavelle on the post, missed it. Williams has the rebound. Coles averages almost 10 points, 6 rebounds as well. It's a big piece missing today. Conley passes it out, but she traveled first. 11th turnover for Wake Forest in the first half.
The turnovers have been their Achilles heel for Wake Forest. Especially in this second half coming up, ball protection has to be at a premium for them.
Some of them have been unforced as well.
And this is the 5th time this season St. John's has held its opponents to under 20 points in the first half. So that is an impressive defensive effort.
They only allow right under 50 points per game. 7th best mark in the country. Less than a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, so St. John's can hold. Owen guarded by Jones. Comes around a screen with 10 seconds. Trying to close out the first half strong. Owen with 5. Does it herself, is blocked and out of bounds with 2.2 seconds remaining. St. John's will have another chance.
Tough shot right there to take by Sky Owen, but a good thing they have another extra possession right here.
Mayo to inbound with 2.2. Into Vanderhoop and blocked but fouled right at the buzzer.
What a timely call for Vanderhoop, and she pointed at the ref. She was like, yep, I got that. Quick shot, tries to get it off. Good job by Vanderhoop being quick with her decision.
0.3 of a second remaining in the half. Conley fouling the jump shooter at the buzzer. So Vanderhoop at the line. Good on the first. Up to 4 points. Got both. It's 27-15, a 12-point lead. And that's how the first half comes to an end. St. John's smothering defensively, only allows 15 points in the first 20 minutes.
And St. John's has done a tremendous job of getting it done on defense and having their defense lead to offense. 7 fast break points and creating some turnovers. Can they keep this up in the second half, and can Wake Forest respond?
St. John's ended the half on a 6-0 run. You mentioned turnovers. They forced 11 in that first half. 27-15, Red Storm have the lead. We're back with more from Carnesecca in a few moments. Back here at the half, some highlights from the first half. St. John's leads 27-15.
This game was exactly what we expected, Matt. A defensive effort in St. John's, holding Wake Forest to 15 points in that first half. Credit to them, but then also getting it done from the outside. We've seen Bernaya Mayo go at it in the mid-range, to the rim, in all types of ways. And Lachey Dwyer, we could talk about her on and on, from defense to offense, the shiftiness, the craftiness, which you see from her. She's just been so effective at picking apart the defense, pushing the pace, putting pressure on defense, and just doing it all for this team. And not to mention, she makes it hard to defend.
She has a couple of steals that have led to transition buckets like you see there, and we'll take a look at the stats from the first half. Pretty even relatively, except the turnovers is the one thing that stands out.
And that's what's hurt Wake Forest, but also not to mention, when your numbers look like that from the outside, it's really hard to sustain a level of production. You need some shots to start falling, so it's not putting a lot of pressure on your defense like we mentioned before.
St. John's attempted 13 threes in the first half, only made 2, but they do have a 12-point lead. And this is a big contest before the schedules start to get towards conference play. Wake Forest is opening up ACC play in the next game, but St. John's, a couple of more non-conference games before that Villanova Big East opener in a few weeks. And St. John's looking to take care of things here at home. Only one loss on the season. It came at the buzzer in this building to Harvard.
What a start for St. John's, 7-1, only losing to Harvard. And we know Harvard is a very, very good team.
Wake Forest at 6-3, trailing at halftime, but opening up ACC play against Clemson next week. So then they'll go back to non-conference and before starting ACC play again after the new year. But this is a big one on the road. They want to have it. It's 27-15. St. John's has the lead at halftime, and we'll be back with the second half from Carnesecca Arena after this. Joe Tartamella's group up 27-15 as we get ready for the second half. 13th season as the head man at St. John's. Matt Levine, Idona Thacke with you, and Idona, he has done such a good job again this year, off to a great start through the non-conference.
He's a tremendous person. He was 2023 Big East Coach of the Year, led the Johnnies to first NCAA tournament appearance in 2016. So what he's done with this program has been impressive.
Megan Jebbia in her third year as the head coach at Wake.
And she's had an impressive debut season at the helm, winning his first-year head coach in program history when she took over. 17 wins, tied the most since the 2011-2012 season. Just comes to show that she had an impact as soon as she stepped foot on campus.
Yeah, won a game in the WNIT tournament, won a game in the ACC tournament last year, so winning postseason games. St. John's turns it over on the first possession of the second half. Here's Riley Turkoff. She had 2 fouls in the first quarter. We didn't see much of her after that, and she has the first points of the second half.
And one thing about Turkoff, as much as her shots haven't been falling, she's still keeping the same aggressiveness on the offensive end.
Turkoff is the leading scorer for Wake Forest. She started the season coming off the bench. She has now started several games in a row. After a lineup change, Wake Forest wanted to play faster, better offensively with Turkoff on the floor. Owen is fouled and hits the mid-range. Going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. That's a tough bucket.
What a smart decision by Sky Owen, and here's why. She sees Turkoff come on a long closeout, so she attacks that and then is able to draw a foul. What a shot.
That's Turkoff's third foul. But she's going to stay in for now. Wake Forest needs her on the floor.
And this is where she has to be disciplined on the defensive end, especially with 3 fouls this early in the game.
Homecoming game for Turkoff from New Jersey. Hines got fouled. That ball rattled around the rim for a while.
And Hines only with 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field right now. If they could keep feeding her the ball in the post, she's someone who gets deep positioning and really seals. And there, as you saw right now, she's able to draw a foul, get to the free throw line. That's one of the easiest ways to rack up some points right now and get some production going.
You can see her athleticism. Got the first free throw. She played soccer growing up. Megan Jebbia said she's one of the more athletic players on this team.
You could see it in the paint, the way that she moves.
Makes both, cuts it back to an 11-point deficit.
Wake Forest trying to apply some full court pressure to create some turnovers, get some traps. That's one of the ways you can get some production going.
St. John's gets across. Dwyer into the corner to Mayo. And Dwyer slows it down up top. Pick and roll, Gideon inside. 2 defenders, doesn't matter, goes right through it.
Oh man, single coverage, double coverage to Gideon, it did not matter.
Turkoff 3, too strong. Dwyer the long rebound and she pushes. Dwyer has her pocket picked. Williams took it away. Williams coast to coast, lost it, but out of bounds. It was stripped by Gideon.
Good job by Elise Williams, getting a stop on the defensive end, then going out in transition. Looks like she just mishandled the ball there, as Phoenix Gideon may have tapped it out of bounds.
Stays with Wake. Hines steps through, blocked by Lavelle again. She has been a monster down low.
Lavelle has done such a great job of just playing defense, especially someone who's maybe physically stronger than her.
Lavelle, a transfer from Penn State, and Drexel. She had a big game against her former team, against the Nittany Lions last time out. Step back 3, Mayo, got it. Splash down right in front of her bench.
Oh my goodness, Bernaya Mayo. Rhythm threes are not as hard to make, but you look at that off the bounce 3, that is a difficult shot.
Third 3-point make for St. John's. Dwyer tips it out. Stays here.
truly, St. John's has just been active on defense, on offense, moving without the ball. They play with pace. And when I say that, it's not just the transition game, but it's also in the half-court set.
Now 10 to shoot for the Demon Deacons. Jones, step back.
I haven't seen that yet.
Now, if that went in, it wouldn't have counted, but that would have been something.
Only their 6th attempt from the three-point line, and you look at St. John's, 3 of 14 from the three-point line. Like, yes, they didn't make many, but they are taking a ton, so that's drawing the defense to play them outside.
Mayo slowing things down here with 7 to go in the third. That was Mayo's just her 3rd make from 3 this year. She's open in the corner, drives the baseline, tough angle, left it short. And again, Wake Forest in transition throws the basketball away, just an unforced error.
That's what's been hurting them, the empty possessions down the line, not able to get a shot off.
They've gone into deep scoring droughts. In the first quarter, it was 7 minutes. Right now, again, over 2 minutes. Owen on the handoff, steps through, missed it off the glass. Rebound for St. John's. Gideon tosses it up top.
They're hustling for everything. The 50-50 balls, the offensive boards, all of it.
Dwyer's fouled. She goes hard to the floor. This will be on the floor.
Wake Forest foul charge number 10, Vivian Jones. That is her first.
Foul was on Jones, her first.
Take a look at Dwyer trying to get downhill. Looks like she must have banged her head against her chest.
Just over 6 minutes to go in the quarter. 35-19, St. John's in front. Mayo backs it out. Gideon sets the screen. Mayo crossover in the lane. Tough bucket, drops it in. Mayo off the dribble, so crafty. 7-0 St. John's run has built their largest lead. Hines follows, is fouled, and Hines goes to the free throw line again.
Between Elise Williams and Hines just trying to get to work and make something happen. A lot of ISO plays, what I've been seeing from Wake Forest, just not too much movement on the offensive end. They've been stagnant a lot.
Wake has not scored in over 3 minutes. Trying to end that here at the free throw line with Hines. 2 attempts. Missed the first. Got the second. 17-point lead for St. John's. That's a dangerous pass. Tipped out of bounds. Going the other way.
You can see Joe Tardamella is not happy about that, especially with this lead. Those are the type of passes you don't need to force. It's all about time and score right now. Just get into your half-court set.
Cross-court pass, most dangerous one.
I've gotten yelled a few times about those.
Bet you still did it again, though.
Oh, yeah. You still feel like you can get it there, even though it's been a proven statistic that that's one of the hardest passes.
Trying to get it over 4 defenders as well to get it across cross court. Well, Hines is at the free throw line again. She's had 4 attempts here the last couple of minutes.
The reason why she's able to get herself to line is when she catches the ball in the post, she turns quickly to score, and she's getting good positioning.
Makes both this time. Demira Hines, 6'2". She's had a day down low, 9 points. St. John's turns it over. Turkoff picks it, goes to the basket.
Turkoff staying aggressive on defense and on offense despite her foul trouble right now.
Playing with 3 fouls. Some life for Wake. Owen slips through, wide open, missed it.
$1 million move right there, just not able to finish it. She has the ball on the string.
Here's Hines again, physical, down low, in the post, good move. Wake Forest starting to score.
What a strong move, especially with the 4 out, 1 in. It's pulling the defense outside of the paint, so it's letting Hines go to work.
Backcourt violation. Wake Forest defense has come alive out of nowhere.
The intensity has picked up right now on defense.
Henderson timeout on the floor.
37-26, just under 4.5 to go in the third quarter. We'll step aside from Carnesecca Arena. .429 remaining in the third quarter, and Wake Forest starting to come alive on a 7-0 run. Have forced 3 St. John's turnovers and have cut this deficit back to 11.
And one thing to mention too, St. John's hasn't shot the ball all that well either. 34% from the field, 21% from the three-point line, but it's been their defense that's been able to extend this lead because they're getting a ton of transition points and just pushing the pace.
Wake Forest a chance to cut this back to single digits. Williams drives, good angle, another missed layup. Gideon the rebound.
What a nice move from Williams, just stays poised and calm and gets the rim, but those are shots they need to fall.
And there's been several of those that have not gone down.
Especially around the rim, those are the ones you want to be the most efficient in.
Highest percentage shot is the one right next to the basket. Cross-court pass to Donald, extra pass. Vanderhoop denied by Turkoff.
What a recovery by Turkoff. Gets there in time, gets the block from Vanderhoop.
Four to shoot for St. John's. Mayo inbounds, pass is tipped. That took a second off the shot clock, so now 3. And an inbound from the sideline.
I thought the ball was going to come over here, and I got excited. It's just a former hooper.
You can still get out there. Owen with 2, step back, high arcing shot, won't go. Hines the rebound.
Whenever the ball leaves Sky Owen's hand, I just feel like it's going in. She's so efficient from pretty much anywhere on the floor.
Gets good rotation on the shot too.
Gets it off quick, gets to her shot pocket, and just lets it fly.
10 to shoot for the Demon Deacons. Hines in the post, 1 bounce, up and good. 9-0 run for Wake Forest. It's back to single digits.
In this third quarter, the biggest impact has come from Hines, giving her the ball in the post, letting her go to work, use her physicality in the paint.
She's got 13 points, 6 rebounds. St. John's hasn't scored in over 2.5 minutes. Trying to end that here and end the 9-0 run. Jones takes it away. Coast to coast, missed it. Vanderhoop the rebound. St. John's can run. They have numbers, 4-on-2. Swing to the corner. Donald, too strong. And a long rebound for Williams.
Good quality look. Brenaya Mayo just zips the ball to Donald. Looked good, just didn't go in.
That's 17 three-point tries for St. John's. 3 have gone in.
We're not even in the fourth quarter yet, and that's more than their averages of what they attempt.
Williams missed it. Long rebound, Mayo. St. John's running again, and Mayo will slow it down. Red Storm shoot about 31% from 3. They're at 18% today, but still leading by 9. Under 2 minutes. Vanderhoop another 3. Got it. That's her second three-point make, and it ends the 9-0 run right there.
You see Vanderhoop doing the work before the catch, stepping into her shot in rhythm.
She has 8 points in 15 minutes. Gideon goes flying. Hines uses the body. That's a charge.
We've got to highlight Phoenix Gideon just putting her body on the line. Twice she tried to draw that charge. First time didn't get called, but that second time it did.
Offensive foul on Hines.
You see right here, especially with Hines, how physical she is. And Phoenix Gideon just gets right back up.
So Wake Forest number 25, Devera Hines. That is her 3rd.
That's Hines' 3rd personal. And another discussion at the table with the officials.
And a technical foul for flopping has been charged to St. John's number 21, Phoenix Gideon.
Phoenix Gideon has been assessed a technical foul for the flop. Now, how can you add that onto a charge?
I'm curious where the flop came from. Because that first one, usually when someone flops, they may stay on the ground for another minute. But she fell the first time, got up quickly, and tried to take another charge. And we'll take another look here. She gets shoved. Yeah, in my opinion, that doesn't look like a flop to me. I think it was a good defensive effort.
Well, Williams is going to shoot the free throw. 1:36 to go in the third quarter. 12-point lead for St. John's. And Williams is good on the first one. That was a weird sequence.
I don't think I've seen that, where you could take a charge and then the flop is, yeah. That was interesting.
The charge kind of initiates that there's contact.
flopping warning early, so we had the second flop, which caused, that was a technical foul on white team for the second flop.
Did she see that foul?
Yes, she got the foul too.
The charge?
Flop, yes, absolutely.
So Wake Forest basketball. Ten-point lead for St. John's. Hines has had a big quarter. Lavelle goes down. Hines free to the basket.
Hines using her footwork to step through. And Kylie Lavelle just not able to handle that physicality right there in the paint.
Back to an 8-point lead. Wake Forest not going away. Donald mid-range. Off the mark. Too strong. Rebound on the offensive end for Mayo. It's been a 13-3 run for Wake to come back in this game, make it an 8-point deficit. Under a minute to go in the quarter.
Wake Forest just chipping away.
Dwyer, pump fake, all the way inside, missed. To Hines, another rebound, her 7th.
And St. John's has had a little bit of a scoring drought themselves towards the end of this third quarter.
Yeah, I've shot 1 for the last 7 from the floor. Hines picks up her dribble. Pass is tipped, but Williams has it with 10. Williams. Bounce pass it off. Moore off the glass. 6-point lead for St. John's now. This has been completely turned. A 15-3 run for Wake.
This is why you can never get too comfortable, Matt.
At the buzzer, Vanderhoop, the floater, got it off, but it doesn't go. All Wake Forest in that third quarter. A 15-3 run over the final 5 minutes, 38 seconds. It's 40-34. St. John's leading by 6, looking to hold on. 10 more minutes to go.
Vanderhoop just not able to get that go, and credit to Wake Forest for chipping away. Hines has come in with a new mindset in this second half. She has been going to work, and her teammates have been feeding her the ball. The inside, the outside, just dominating on both ends of the floor. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and that's a place she has been converting at, Matt.
Well said, Idona. She had 11 points in that third quarter. 11 of the 19 for Wake Forest. Easily the best quarter of the day, not just for her, but for the team. A combined 15 points over the first 2 quarters, and then in the third quarter exploding for 19 to come back into this game. It's now a 6-point deficit.
And that's why basketball is a game of runs. You can never get too comfortable, which I mentioned earlier. They scored 11 points in that third quarter, and it's been a combination of getting timely stops and then converting on the offensive end.
And to be able to come back the way they have without hitting a 3 yet this whole game. Here's Jones to start the fourth quarter. Tough angle. Hines got the rebound, didn't touch the rim, and now it's a turnover.
And some teams would get discouraged by the deficit.
Wake Forest has not been the case. They looked like a different team in that third quarter. Owen trying to feed Gideon, and Gideon's fouled on the entry pass. That's Hines' 4th foul, but they need her out there.
That's definitely going to hurt them, especially with Hines being in foul trouble. She's somebody who's been an X factor for them, like we talked about in that third quarter. And Wake Forest really set the tone in this second half, coming out of halftime and just being aggressive.
Owen backs it out. 10 to shoot. Lavelle was open. Williams came over and picked it off. Good anticipation on the help defense from Williams.
She's a veteran on this team. You talk about the confidence that she plays with, the way she understands the game so well and just makes good reads.
In the corner, Moore way off. Dwyer has the long rebound. Dwyer crossover, tucks it, and the shot goes under the backboard, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Sometimes I think Dwyer's even too fast for herself. You watch Dwyer get downhill, tries to get the shot off. She is just so quick, aggressive, and has a very explosive first step.
Yeah, she's got her foot on the gas at all times. Dwyer with 2 shots from the line. Only 6 points for her today. Hits the first. Top 25 in the country with almost 16 points per game. Coming off a 25-point effort. And hits. The Miami transfer, such a veteran, has seen so much. From Toronto, played high school basketball in Tennessee. Played in the ACC at Miami. 96 career games for the Hurricanes.
Brings a bunch of experience. Like we talk about, that's not something you can teach. Experience, you really have to go through it, the ups and downs, the highs and lows, all of it.
Has the makeup of a veteran St. John's guard. Ten to shoot for Wake Forest. Williams uses the screen and drains the mid-range.
Wake Forest is just locked down defensively and starting to make a lot more shots. An important thing to note, St. John's average is about 65 points per game. They've held them well below that average so far.
6-point lead for the Johnnies. Every possession so important down the stretch. Under 8 minutes to go. 5 to shoot. Owen looking for an angle. Passes it off. Gideon, 3-ball. Too strong, and then an offensive foul on the rebound. Dwyer got called for it.
First off, I thought that was great defense by Tamia Jones on Sky Owen. She cut off her driving lane, which forced her to force up a pass.
That was just Gideon's 3rd 3-point attempt this season. But in desperation time, it came at the shot clock buzzer. 7.5 remaining, 6-point lead. Turkoff, 3-ball, no good. Gideon the rebound. Here comes Mayo pushing it. And now slows it down to allow her team to get into the half-court set. Mayo has 10 points, Owen also with 10. Lavelle right at the free throw line. Inside, Gideon lost it, got it back, rejected. But a foul. Moore laughing, or at least with a smile on her face, just doesn't believe that call was correct.
12 fouls for this Wake Forest team. They've gotten it done on the defensive end, but just sometimes bail the offensive person out by picking up some of those easy fouls, especially going to the rim. And we've seen St. John's get to the free throw line 10 of 13 times.
Gideon hit the first. Got both. Those are big-time free throws to go back up 8. Under 7 to play. Can Wake Forest complete this comeback? Backdoor cut, Turkoff, good pass from Moore.
Wake Forest making some smart reads, taking what the defense gives them. The backdoor cut, looking really good right now in this fourth quarter.
Mayo steps through and another foul. So Gideon gets a breather. Blagrove comes into the game. Foul called on the floor.
What's been crazy to see, Matt, is Wake Forest 0 for 9 from the three-point line, so they've been able to chip away at this lead, just going to work inside the paint. I mean, that is difficult.
Dwyer, foot on the line, too short on the shot. Williams jumping all over that like it was a fumble. And St. John's has the jump ball possession. Yeah, usually when you're making a flurry of threes, the comeback is a lot quicker, a lot easier.
It's revolutionized the game. 20-point leads aren't as bad anymore, especially with the three-point line.
St. John's basketball from the sideline. 6:20 to go. Leading by 6 points. Into the corner, Lavelle, too strong on the three. Williams, another rebound. Williams trying to take Vanderhoop. Now Jones at the top. Jab step and drive. Jones, lefty layup is a tough roll, and it goes down. A 4-point ball game.
In combination with Elise Williams, Tamia Jones, just both of them being aggressive on the offensive end and getting those driving lanes open from themselves has been a change maker for them.
St. John's led by 18. It's now a 4-point lead. Wake has come all the way back. Owen at the elbow, true. Such a good look and a big shot.
We haven't seen Owen do that yet in this fourth quarter, end of third quarter. You see she's starting to be more aggressive and stay on the attack mode right now.
12 points for Owen now. Puts St. John's back up 6. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Backdoor cut for Turkoff again. One bouncing up, and the foul. Turkoff fired up. A chance to cut this to a 3-point deficit.
I have loved Turkoff's leadership on the floor. Only a sophomore, despite she struggled early on in the game, but she has not given up. You haven't seen her intensity or energy drop at all.
46-42, St. John's holding on to a lead, but Wake a chance to cut this to a one-possession game. When we come back, 4:57 to go. 4:57 remaining. Riley Turkoff at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play, and she cuts it to a three-point deficit. Plenty of time left for Wake. St. John's led by as many as 18.
And this is where the margin for error becomes so small. You can't afford to have those mental lapses on the defensive end and on the offensive end.
Gideon up top. Cross-court pass. Dangerous to Mayo. 10 to shoot. One-hand pass. That's even more dangerous, and it's intercepted.
Just trying to force some passes that they don't need to make. Don't need the home run pass. Make the first assist.
Well, now Wake Forest has a chance to tie with a three-pointer. Yet to hit one today. 0 for 9. Williams with 8 to shoot. Hines up top. Now Jones driving inside and fouled on the floor with 2 on the shot clock.
I mentioned this before. Tamia Jones, Elise Williams, difference makers on the offensive end, just taking some of those driving lanes. And you see Jones right here absorbing the contact, getting herself to the baseline, giving themselves an extra possession here.
And 20 on the timer now. Hines gets fouled on the entry pass. Gideon gets called for it. That's her 4th.
Between Hines and Gideon, both in foul trouble, it's going to be tough here down the stretch, especially that paint presence that both of them bring.
Yeah, they both have 4 fouls. And Gideon will exit. Donald comes in. 3:52 remaining. Completely new team for Wake Forest here in the second half. They only scored 15 points in the first half. Body's flying, and it goes back the other way. St. John stepping into the passing lane there to force that.
It's a lot of those extra effort plays that make a difference in the end, the little things. Wake Forest applying, again, full court pressure.
What does St. John's have to do here to hold on?
It's time and score. You don't want to force some of those passes, the cross-court passes. Make the easy passes, get some easy buckets. You're not in a rush here.
Slowing it down with 10 to shoot. Owen open, one dribble. You bet. Big 3 for Owen.
And that's a good shot, well into the shot clock. Got the ball movement. Owen gets a wide open 3.
The lead is back up to 6. 3 minutes to go. Hines playing with 4 fouls, gets fouled, and will go to the line.
One thing about Hines is she's going to find a way. Gets positioning in the paint, uses her footwork. No matter if you throw a double team on her, she is going at it. But then Sky Owen on the other end here, just stepping into her shot confidently and knocking it down.
Owen has 15 points to lead the way for her team. Hines hits the first. She has a game-high 16 points. 8 rebounds. She's having a great game. Averages 8 points a game. She's doubled that.
She's been going to work. And credit to her teammates for feeding her inside the post.
Hits both. Little offense, defense. Hines comes out with the 4 fouls. Moore comes into the game. 3:03 remaining. 4-point lead for the Johnnies. Led by as many as 18. And they'll slow it down again.
And obviously on the other hand here for Wake Forest, they're trying to speed things up, being down 4.
Ten to shoot. Passing around the arc. 2 to shoot. Owen off the glass. Bank is open on a Sunday.
Owen is not playing any games right now.
Back up to a 7-point lead, and Owen with 18. Dwyer picks it off, 3-on-2. Great pass to Mayo, but Dwyer is fouled, and that'll erase the bucket.
And here's the thing, Matt, that small momentum shift that you saw, Owen knocking down that bank shot three, it gives you that energy on defense. Shea Dwyer going to work, intercepts the pass, pushes it out, and Wake Forest, almost a transition take foul? Like, would that apply here?
That might be what they're going to look at. It's 52-45. We're going to step out one more time. 2:15 to go. Sky Owen starting to heat up and has pushed the lead back to 7. St. John's up 7. Had a big chance for another basket. Jones fouled Dwyer there. It erased the basket, and it is called a common foul on the floor. The officials went to the monitors, confirmed common foul. So 2:15 remaining. And St. John's led by as many as 18. It's now a 7-point lead. Dwyer will be at the free throw line, shooting 2.
Not a bunch of assists for either team in this game, which has been interesting to see. It shows kind of a lot of one-on-one basketball.
Both teams have entered the bonus. Hits the first to go up 8. And Dwyer perfect on the second. 9-point lead with 2:15 to go. It's a big swing here with Owen hitting a few threes, Dwyer the free throws.
Huge momentum shift. Now they just need to be able to defend the paint. Wake Forest has had 30 points in the paint so far, while St. John's only 12. So if they could defend that yard area, they should be good.
Hines has had a tremendous day down low. Turkoff 3, rattles out. Gideon the rebound, under 2 minutes to go. And St. John's can take the air out of the basketball. Slow it down. Dwyer up top. 15 to shoot. Screen from Gideon. They go to Owen. Taking all this shot clock down. 5 to shoot. Donald's three. Doesn't fall. Gideon, the offensive rebound. Right back up. What's the foul?
I think I was looking at Joe Tardamella jumping up and down with his excitement. I mean, the energy that this man brings. You can see it filter throughout the rest of this team.
He needed to go for the water break right after.
Really good job by Phoenix Gideon, staying strong with the ball and getting an and one opportunity here.
Minute 31 to go. That's a big shot to go back up by double digits. Wake had cut this to a 3-point deficit in this quarter. And St. John's has gone now on a 7-0 run in the last minute.
And one thing about St. John's is a lot of veterans on this team, a bunch of experience. They know when they've got to lock in. They make key plays in key moments. That's the type of team you want, to be able to close things out even when there's a bunch of ups and downs.
That's what they've done. Led by as many as 18. Now they're back up 12. Hines missed it in the post. Gideon taps the rebound out to Owen. Just over a minute to play. Wake Forest had a nice comeback bid. St. John's did not go away. And a foul is called. Jordan committed it. 53 and 4/10 of a second to go.
Really just time and score here for St. John's. They don't need an extra bucket, but hey, if you're able to get to the free throw line, that does give you some more room for comfort.
Gideon gets to shoot two. Good on the first. It's a 9-0 run over the last minute 40. St. John's exploded here late. Back up to a 14-point lead, just like that.
And St. John's not letting up with the full court pressure either.
They turn this thing around so quickly, under 2 minutes. Now up 14. Dwyer takes it away. Transition bucket. Lachey Dwyer.
She makes the right reads on defense. The way that she fought over the screen, picks her pocket. I mean, that's also pure athleticism, but also high IQ from Lachey Dwyer.
To go back up 16. Remember, the largest lead was 18. This was a 3-point game in this quarter.
And right there, she took away that driving lane.
Mayo trapped at half court. Got rid of it. 15 to shoot. 3-second difference between shot and game clock. And Dwyer gets tripped. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for two with 9.9 remaining.
You can see that they were getting an ISO play there for Lachey Dwyer. Her quick ball handles are so impressive.
How about Sky Owen, some clutch threes down the stretch?
Like I said, veteran leadership. She's made some key plays in key moments. Just those are the little things that give you that shift momentum, especially on offense.
St. John's will improve to 8-1. One loss here at home to Harvard. A very good team receiving top 25 votes, and it came at the buzzer, so a team that could very well be 9-0. Williams three ball, no good, and that'll do it. St. John's holds on in a late explosion to win 63-45, matching its largest lead of 18.
What a game for St. John's. The defensive effort that we saw in the first half, and then the second half, not getting discouraged by the ups and downs, sticking with it, putting together 40 minutes of good basketball. Really great win here for the Johnnies.
Edona, they ended the game on a 14-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes.
I mean, that's crazy, especially when they had a scoring drought, not able to convert. But they had their defense lead to offense, especially Lachey Dwyer. I mean, we could talk about her all day, but it's a really great win from all the players.
So St. John's goes to 8-1. Wake Forest falls to 6-4. 63-45 the final score. That'll do it. For our entire crew, for my great broadcast partner, Yadona Thaki, Matt Levine saying, have a great rest of your day from St. John's. The final score, 63 for the Red Storm and Wake Forest, 45. You watched it all right here on Flo.